君の水蔵を食べたい by Sumino Yoru, Part 15. The girl's heart that was colored with positive emotions would probably turn white in a moment. Then again, it wasn't as though I said it because I enjoyed hurting her. It's just that I wondered if it were really fine for her to spend her little remaining time being honest with only someone like me. That was the meaning behind my question to her. Was there really no value in spending her final days with a best friend that was so much more precious to her as compared to someone like me? Unusually for me, those were words of consideration and compassion. It's fine. That girl is pretty emotional, so if I told her, she'd definitely cry every time we met. Spending time like that wouldn't be very fun, right? So for my own sake, I decided to hide it from everyone else till the very last minute. And thus, with her words and expression, she had willfully repelled the torrent I had summoned upon her. They were more than enough to leave me speechless. There was just one last thing. Witnessing her willpower had caused the question lurking within my heart since yesterday to surface. It wouldn't do if I didn't ask her that at the very least. Hey, what's up? Are you really going to die? Her determined expression disappeared instantaneously. I immediately regretted my decision, but I didn't have the time to let my remorse linger. She quickly regained her expression, and as always, it went round and round, changing dramatically. At first, she smiled. Then her face turned into one of frustration, then a bitter smile. Then it was anger, sorrow, and back to frustration. At last, she looked me straight in the eye and smiled. I'll die. I see. Her smile deepened as she blinked even more than usual. I'm going to die. I've already known that for many years. Thanks to advances in medical science, most of my symptoms aren't visible on the outside, and my life expectancy has increased. But I'll die. They're saying that they don't even know if I have a year left. Even though I didn't especially want to know or hear it, her voice resounded clearly in my ears. I can't tell anyone but get along kun. You must be the only person that can give me both the truth and an everyday life. My doctor can't give me anything but the truth. My family overreacts to every single one of my remarks, and they've become desperate trying to keep up appearances in my everyday life. I think my friends will definitely be the same if they found out. You're the only one that can live an everyday life with me while knowing the truth. So it's fun to be with you. It felt like I had been stabbed deep in my heart by a needle. I knew that I provided her with nothing like that. Just if, I had to say I provided her with anything, it was probably nothing but an escape. I said it yesterday too, but you're overestimating me. Even more than that, I guess we really do look like a couple, huh? What are you trying to say? Nothing in particular. As I thought, the girl that stuffed her cheeks with chocolate cake that she had so appetizingly pierced with a fork didn't look like a human being that was soon to die. I realized it. Not one human being looks like they will die someday. Even me, even the person that was killed by the criminal, even her. We were all alive yesterday. We lived without behaving like we were going to die. I see. That may be why the value of today was the same for everybody. While I was in the middle of thinking, she admonished me. Don't make such a serious face. You're going to die in the end anyway. Let's meet in heaven. That's true, huh? That was right. Getting sentimental about her life would just be considered of me. It would be arrogant to believe that there was no way I could die before her. That's why you should strive to be virtuous like me. That's right. After you die, I should go become a follower of Buddha or something. You say after I die, but if you get involved with another woman, I'll never forgive you. Sorry, I was just joking with you. She gave her usual hearty roar of laughter. We stuffed ourselves till we were full. Having paid our respective bills, we left the restaurant and started to head home for the day. Since there was a little distance to walk from school to Dessert Paradise, I had originally intended to ride my bike, but because of the time it would have taken to get my bike from home, as well as the suggestion of that girl to spare the effort, we had walked here to have our meals, still in our uniforms. The two of us started home on a sidewalk along a national highway, simultaneously bathing in the light of the sun that was no longer directly above us. Isn't the heat good too? Since this may be my last summer, I have to enjoy it all I can. I wonder what we should do next. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear summer? I guess that'd be a watermelon popsicle. She laughed. She was always in the mood for laughing. Something other than watermelon popsicles? She continued. Anything else? Shaved ice. They're both ice. Then, what do you think of when you hear summer? For me, it's definitely stuff like the sea, fireworks, festival, and not to mention a single summer adventure. You even going to find gold? Gold? Why? When you say adventure, you mean going on a journey, right? She sighed melodramatically, shaking her head with the palms of both her hands facing up. It was probably a gesture to show her dismay, or perhaps even an action to signal annoyance. It's not just a journey. Come on, summer, adventure, you get it, right? So, like waking up early to search for beetles. I got it. Get along, Kun is a dummy. It's dumber to let love rule your head whenever a particular season arrives. So you do understand. God. Being stared down as sweat dripped down my face, I inadvertently looked away. It's so hot, so don't make things more troublesome than they have to be, okay? Weren't you the one that said the heat was good too? A single summer's fleeting love. A single summer's mistake. Since I'm already a high school girl, I think it'd be nice to experience those kinds of things once or twice. The fleeting stuff aside, making a mistake probably wouldn't be good. I'm alive, so it wouldn't do not to fall in love. You've already had 3 boyfriends in your lifetime. Isn't that enough? Hey now, the heart isn't something that speaks in numbers. That seems deep at first glance, but if you think about it properly, those words don't really make sense. To put it simply, you just still feel like making boyfriends. I'd said those words with little thought to them, so I thought that she would have just made another joke in return, but I was wrong. She came to a halt, as though she had suddenly thought of something. I, who wasn't given advance notice, continued to propel myself another 5 steps or so, before finally deciding to investigate the meaning behind her actions. While I wondered whether she had found a 100-yen coin, the girl that remained rooted to the spot stared at me. She held her arms behind as her long hair fluttered in the breeze. Hey guys, thank you for listening so far, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you do liked it, don't forget to click the like button. It will mean so much to me. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and also ring that bell so you'll be notified whenever I made a new video. I think that's it for today. Stay safe guys, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.